Hey, we welcome you to the final segment of Daybreak this morning. Mackenzie Price, and we have with us this morning the brand new, newly crowned Miss Sylacauga teen. And man, we're so glad to have all of you with us this morning. And Mackenzie, let's start with you. Introduce our beauty this morning.
Yes, so this is our new Miss Sylacauga's teen, Charis McHenry. And Charis is 15 years old and she is from Deatsville. So she goes to Marbury High School. But I'm going to let her say a little bit more about herself. Tell us about you outside of this world.
So outside of this world, I am a dancer at CJ's Dance Factory. I've been dancing for a little over 12 years. I love it so much. And that's actually what I did at the competition this past weekend.
So how did you get started in competition?
I actually started a little bit later than most girls usually do. I started 2 years ago with the Miss America organization, and I just fell in love with it and wanted to keep going.
Now, you were crowned last week, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? How'd that make you feel?
It was so exciting. I just love the community so much, and I was so excited to be able to represent Sylacauga.
Mackenzie, talk about this organization a little bit and what it means. You kind of made some changes a little bit this year.
We have, and there's been a shift in the Miss America organization as a whole. So it is no longer a pageant per se. It's a competition, and it's a scholarship competition essentially at its very core. So these girls aged 13 to all the way up to 28 now have an opportunity to go to the state level and ultimately the national level. And so here at Sylacauga, we're actually the longest running preliminary in the Miss Alabama organization, which is really cool.
It is.
87 years strong. Previously in the past, we've only had an opportunity for girls in the Sylacauga area to compete.
Mm-hmm.
However, as our culture has shifted, we've seen a need because of the internet and social media presence. So many people travel out of town to live, play, and work. Now, we love our community, and we are thankful that we're housed here.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many opportunities here for our girls. We wanted to give the same opportunity that Sylacauga girls in the past have had to those in the surrounding counties. So this year, we have increased our geographical boundaries to include those within an hour driving distance from the heart of Sylacauga. Now, this competition, it is not just a beauty walk. And that's a big misconception. It started out that way. It started out as a swimsuit competition and a beauty walk in the Miss America organization a long time ago. I've actually been doing some deep dive into our historical figures of Miss Sylacauga, going back to our very first one this year. So follow our Facebook and you can see our Monday memories.
All right, what's the Facebook page?
Yeah, it's Miss Sylacauga Competition.
Okay. Charis, talk about, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15 years
Yes,
old.
sir.
You got your life ahead of you, and it must be exciting for you.
Yes, sir. It's so exciting. This organization has just given me so many opportunities already, and I just can't wait to use them in my future career.
So how do you prepare for a competition like this?
I have so many people surrounding me, just giving me love and support through all of this, whether it's friends or family, coaches, just everyone's coming together to support you and to help you be the best that you can be.
What's next for you?
For me, we have so many other appearances coming up, and I'm so excited to do that, especially since I was just crowned last weekend. So there's so much to come in store, and definitely look on the Facebook page to see more of those coming up soon.
Mackenzie?
Yeah, so just touching on two things too. So when she was preparing for this, like I said, it's more than just a beauty walk. You have to compete in a 10-minute interview.
Mm-hmm.
That's the very first thing the girls do when they get there. After that, you're going to have on-stage conversation. So it's a continuation of your private interview with the judges panel on stage. So you're asked a random question, and you have to have good public speaking and good poise and presence and answer eloquently on stage. Past that, you have talent, where she did dance. So she's danced pretty much all of your life,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
And it's funny, the dance studio actually has ties from our Miss Sylacauga. I learned this to Sylacauga.
Wow.
So that's crazy. She's in Autauga County, but she actually does have ties here already. Beyond that, we have our evening gown walk and our health and fitness competition. And so there's no more swimsuit in the Miss America organization. In the Miss or Teen division, it's all just health and fitness. So they're modeling health and fitness gear basically on stage. And so beyond that, we have crowning. And so they do a lot. They compete with a lot of different areas.
So talk about the time has come to announce the winner of Miss Sylacauga Teen. And they put that crown on your head. That had to be so cool.
It was so surreal. I was just so stunned. I didn't even know what to do. I was smiling so big. I don't even think I could smile any bigger than that. I was so excited.
And it's really exciting because this is not the first crown that's been on her head. So she was Miss Autauga County Fairs teen.
Yay.
Before this. And so this is her second time, and this is the second part of your question from earlier. What's next for Charis? She goes to the next round. So she's going to be competing at Miss Alabama's Teen in March. And so
Great.
she'll go and compete with girls ages 13 to 18 from all across the state with the chance of winning that and then going to Miss America's Teen. So lots of scholarship opportunities, lots of networking opportunities. It's an opportunity for young girls that you really can't find too many places. So we're really excited to be a part of that.
Do you have a platform or anything like that?
Yes, sir. I have a service initiative. It's called Life Without Limits, advocating for children and adults with cerebral palsy.
Talk about that just a bit.
So my older sister Abigail was born at 26 weeks with a grade 3 brain bleed, and then she was then told that she wouldn't make it through the night when she was born. And so my parents did not give up. They had hope and persistence, and my sister actually beat those odds. And she'll be turning 21 this year, which is huge because she was told that she would be given less than a year to live. So living that long and just pushing past those boundaries and those odds is so incredible, and she's just such a huge role model in my life. And just getting to share her story, to give hope to others, to let them know that just because you have a disability doesn't mean that it can hold you back. So
What a great story.
Yes,
What
sir.
a great story. Mackenzie, give us that Facebook page again.
Yeah, it's going to be Miss Sylacauga competition. And we also have an Instagram. It's Miss Sylacauga. And right now we're in transition, but both our Miss Sylacauga and Charis will have their own separate Facebook and Instagram pages that people can follow as well. And we can release those. We'll be sharing to our main Miss Sylacauga page too. So just stay tuned. And we're really excited because our Miss Sylacauga will be on next week too.
All right, sounds good. Thank y'all both for coming
Yeah.
today, and congratulations again.